Hey, what's up, guys? Yo, sit down and we gotta talk. DJ Envy might for real, be facing RICO charges. Yo, according to Tony the Closer Robinson, the man suing DJ Envy, Feds pulled up to iHeartRadio. If you guys don't know, Feds already grabbed his business partner, Cesar Pena. It looks like RICO charges are coming. And get this, it looks like Cesar actually flipped on DJ Envy, if the reports can be believed. But you know what they say, there is no honor between friends. Now, how do we know that Feds pulled up? Well, Tony the Closer Robinson tweeted, Feds pulled up to iHeart this morning. But let's get in a little bit more into what happened. And this is legit. This is not gossip, right? They said House Flipper tied to DJ Envy, charged with a Ponzi-like real estate fraud scheme by Feds. Now, already we know by the charges. We're going to get into the legal component, but let me read the report. But I'm going to stop and give you like the legal breakdown, right? Already, Ponzi-like already is fertile breeding ground for RICO charges, right? Real estate fraud, and it's a scheme, and Feds are involved, baby. It sounds like RICO all day. Now, for those of you guys that just need a quick breakdown, I'll be quick because I really want to get into this. If you guys don't know what RICO charges are, they are officially Racketeer Influence and Corrupt Organizations Act, okay? Now, basically, it's something that they made to catch the mafia when they needed some type of lynch, because it's like the wheelbarrow, right? Where there's one central, everybody does the bidding, or maybe they all work in unison, okay? It's a crime for people to participate in a criminal enterprise. Didn't they just say it was a Ponzi scheme? Ponzi schemes are criminal enterprises through a pattern of racketeering activity or conspiring to do so. What is conspiracy? Well, here's the funny thing. DJ Envy actually sued Tony. When Tony sued him, we're going to get into that. However, Tony alleged and accused DJ Envy of a conspiracy. DJ Envy then sued him for slander. But if Tony can be believed for what he's saying, DJ Envy had a heads up a long time ago that Cesar was on some demon time, defrauding people, doing all this stuff. He knew it and he kept on doing. And what's more, let's talk about DJ Envy's claims that he didn't get paid by having Cesar on the Breakfast Club. People are saying that that is not going to hold true. Why? Because he actually might have been a managing partner of that business. If you guys don't know what a managing partner is, there's two ways that you can become an owner in a business, right? You can be a managing owner, or you can invest. People that invest, of course, you invest money. Managing owners are a little bit different. You don't invest money, but they say, hey, we will give you 5%, 10%, 25% of all gross profits. So even though on the surface it looks like, oh my God, I'm just doing this, they're not paying me. No, baby, they're paying you in equity. They are alleged to have defrauded, well, Cesar, $40 million, but the Feds actually named DJ Envy. I know y'all ready to get into this. Let's go. Hit that like and subscribe button too, but hold on, let me just pull this article up and I'll break down the legal component for you, because things are not looking good for DJ Envy. Funkmaster Flex just called out Envy and Charlemagne the God. Apparently Charlemagne the God got another grape case. He has another Fruit of the Loom grape case. All right, I don't know what's going on with the Breakfast Club, but as much as everybody clowned Angela Yee for leaving early, maybe Angela Yee knew what was coming down the pipeline. I'm being dead serious. Okay. They're saying federal prosecutors say Cesar Pena partnered with a celebrity disc jockey to promote himself as a real estate guru. Does this not sound like racketeering? Does this not sound like conspiracy of a criminal organization? It's not over. I know DJ Envy is scared. And I will just say this. This is why I don't trust people that cheat, be it man or woman, but especially men, right? Because people don't realize when someone will look the person that they are supposed to love in the eye every single lie, connive, cheat, do whatever, all because you had a need, you had a want. And at that time you said, F everybody, I'm going to go for mine, right? I'm just telling you, it transfers over into business. It transfers over into friendship. It might be all fun and games, but as soon as they want something that you cannot give them, they will just take because they think it's their right. It is a big trait of selfishness. And just like, anyway, let's get into this. Okay, they said Cesar Pena, a celebrity house flipper with close ties to New York City radio host DJ Envy, was arrested Wednesday, October 18th on federal charges that he perpetrated a multi-million-dollar Ponzi-like investment fraud scheme. The charges come after months of social media accusations and civil litigation against Pena, who victims say stole their money with promises of big profits. DJ Envy, real name Ray Sean Trash Can Casey, has been caught up in the scheme because critics say he helped promote Pena, including appearances on his nationally syndicated hip-hop radio show, The Breakfast Club. Of course, DJ Envy denies this. Is anybody guilty ever say anything? In announcing the charges, federal authorities said Pena had exploited celebrity status and social media to help develop a devoted following of potential victims. Now, here's the thing. DJ Envy was intricate, necessary. He was pivotal to also helping Pena build up this trustworthy social media presence. Let's not forget the Breakfast Club's reach, power, the fact that he had him on. Real talk. I wonder if this is any way, I wonder if they do prove that, dig through the books and find out DJ Envy had some type of partnership, or he got a percentage of partners for his sweat equity, is what they call it. Sweat equity is when you don't give money, but you do things that have a monetary value, like giving free promotion that you get on the end. I wonder if that violates his contract clause with iHeartRadio, because I'm sure you actually need your management or the corporation's permission to promote your own products that bring in money outside of work. Not saying that he can't do it, but I'm saying that he would have had to ask for permission, I'm assuming, with that radio contract. I'm assuming, right? Okay. They said promising returns that were too good to be true. Pena allegedly defrauded dozens of people of millions of dollars. He is literally like a Bronx-bound Bernie Madoff. What's about the water in New York? Remember Bernie Madoff? Yeah, that boy was Bronx-bound too. Anyway, they said our office is committed to protecting the public from these schemes and prosecuting those who lie to investors for their own personal gain. Again, personal gain. DJ Envy, you weren't doing it out the kindness of your heart. Why do we allege that? Because Tony gave us the clues. I'm going to read you his rant about where the bodies were buried, okay? Now, DJ Envy is not named in the charges and hasn't been accused of any criminal wrongdoing. That doesn't matter. They just snatched Tony Pena up, and I bet you anything they're going to offer him some type of plea to snatch up DJ Envy. Because if there is one thing that feds love, if there is one thing that FBI agents love, it is making their career by catching a big face and holding them accountable. Pena can do the time, but taking down one of the most influential, famous radio hosts in America, let alone New York City, now that will make a federal prosecutor's career and might even push them up. I'm just saying, to Attorney General, okay? But, and the feds even say this, but federal prosecutors specifically noted that Pena partnered with a celebrity disc jockey and radio personality listed in the charges as Individual One to boost his reputation as a real estate guru. DJ Envy is either going to have to cooperate, but something tells me Pena is probably singing like a canary, right? They sit together. Do you hear that RICO coming? That conspiracy coming? They use DJ Envy's celebrity to promote various real estate enterprises that Pena controlled. Pena represented that he was a highly successful real estate investor, owned thousands of properties in multiple states, and had business relationships with numerous celebrities. Attorneys for Pena and Envy did not return requests for comment. Now, the accusations against Pena first cropped up in May when an Instagram account accused him of defrauding investors. That was Tony, right? And accused Envy of playing a key role that led to a flood of civil lawsuits from dozens of victims who say Pena owed them thousands of millions of dollars. One victim's attorney estimated more than 30 investors have already come forward, and it is still at 40 million. And from Pina and his wife Jennifer, that's not counting probably the street money that was invested too. That's what I would be worried about. Many of the lawsuits, including one filed by music industry veteran Anthony Martini, named DJ Envy as a co-defendant, citing their close ties, including Pina's frequent appearances on the Breakfast Club and a series of real estate seminars that the two men co-hosted. One case says Envy aided and abetted the fraudster by using his public likeness as a well-known radio, to get them to get money. Envy says these kinds of allegations are not only false, he also says he himself is a victim of Pina's alleged schemes. But he says they're defamatory. He's suing Tony, who first publicized the allegations, claiming he spewed lies to promote his own real estate business, and he's demanding they be dismissed from investor lawsuits. That's not happening. The feds have you in the sight. Here's the thing, right? Let's just say he had no idea that Pina was running a scam. You are still liable for what your partners do because you are assumed to have actual, implied, or constructive knowledge. Actual is you there with them cooking the books, chopping that stuff up, defrauding people, right? There's also implied. Implied is like you saw something was a little bit off, but you choose to be like, okay. Constructive notice is when you looked at the situation, right? And so implied is when you saw like somebody came to you, right? I'm sorry, implied is when it looked like it was off. Constructive is when like somebody came to you and was like, yo, your business partner is a thief. And you chose to be like, well, I'm not looking into this, because at the end of the day, even though you didn't have definitive proof, you had constructive proof. You had enough that if you had just done your due diligence that a reasonable person under the circumstances would have done, right? Then you could have, with the minimal effort, either figured it out or gotten enough information to make you pause and actually stop what was going on, or at the very least ask more questions, you know? Now, Envy's lawyer does claim that he has had nothing to do, listen to this, with the specific deals involved in Pina's alleged scheme, okay? But that doesn't mean that you don't get a actual gross amount, you don't get a net amount from gross sales. So I might be selling like cupcakes, right? I've sold some for you behind there, right? And each cupcake you buy for $20. Okay, I have a business partner that invests in me, okay? At the end of the day, my business partner is not like, yo, Tisa, like, okay, so you owe me like $1 from her cupcake, $1 from his cupcake, $1 from, no. They don't send me an invoice. They just say, how many cupcakes did you sell today? They don't want to know how I sold them. They don't, I mean, they have an idea because going into business, I explained it, but they're not asking for a day-to-day breakdown of how I sold them, what I sold them, what type of, no, they don't care about that. What type of flour? I don't care that you got Duncan Hines and it was on sale. How much money did you make today? Okay, you owe me 20%. Thank you. So just because you did not have any involvement in a specific deal does not mean that you were not an actual partner that benefited. And from that, you had a fiduciary duty to the client to make sure that everything was above board. You also had a fiduciary duty if you had implied, constructive, or actual notice that there might be something violating the fiduciary duty to actually step in, do something, or investigate, okay? Again, why do we think that DJ Envy was not doing this? And here's how Pina got him, because, I'm sorry, not Pina, this is why Tony got him. And it's a lot. Let me get into this. So Tony did, let me pull this up. So Tony did he went live on, I think, Instagram a little bit ago. But he went live with that, and I can't say all of it because it's laced with curse words, but let me give the most part, right? He said that he alleged that DJ Envy approached him. He wanted a percentage of his business. I believe the business was Credit One, right? They talked, did this and that, blah, 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 blah. DJ Envy said that he said he wants to let everybody know what's going on with Credit One. You know, he wanted to help promote the business, giving education and things like that, doing all this stuff, right? He said, he asked them, how many clients do you have? Blah, 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 blah. He's like, the business is doing pretty good. We've been putting in the work. This is Tony talking to Envy. The business has been going for 10, 11 years, whatever the case is. We're only charging people for items that get deleted. A week later, they're saying that DJ Envy's assistant approached him and said he wanted to be an owner of your business. Now, if I was a Fed, I would say people that do that usually operate the same way. You wanted to be an owner of Credit One, right? Listen to what he promised him. He said, what does that even mean? He said, DJ Envy wants to partner with you. He said, what does that look like? He said, well, he doesn't want to pay anything, but he wants to come into your business as a 25% owner and pretty much continue helping you with the business. That means that DJ wants a 25% ownership for sweat equity. Tony said, he's like, okay, so what does that look like? He said, well, we're going to promote you here meaning the Breakfast Club. We're going to put you on the Breakfast Club, which, listen, he said, come to find out, it was payola on DJ Envy's end because I was paying him to be on, he didn't realize it, but he was like, so basically I'm paying you just to be on the radio. Now, if I was a federal prosecutor and this is like Envy shit, I would be like, okay, so people that are criminals usually operate the same way, especially when they're sloppy and they think they're not going to get caught, okay? If he said he wanted to be sweat equity and be a managing partner, right, for 25% and bring him on the radio, then what's the odds that he was bringing Cesar Pena on the radio for free? He said Pena never paid him for the radio appearances, but Tony just said he offered him pretty much the same deal, right? Give me ownership and I'll put in that sweat equity, which makes me think that DJ Envy also was part. Again, you're not something on specific deals, but you do get a portion of the profits. Listen, then DJ Envy promised, we're going to blow your business up. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to take your business to the next level. Meanwhile, he's like, it's already growing. Credit One was good. So he said, as soon as he signed the contract, DJ Envy acted like he didn't want to promote him. She's like, bro, I thought it was part of the bill for you to promote me. Now, mind you, if you do have a real estate investment for building new houses, doesn't it make sense that you won't want a portion of credit repair to actually hook in more people that's just like, yo, you got the money, but your credit's messed up? Give us the money, we'll start building houses, and then we'll use Credit One to fix your credit. Rejection is protection. Tony didn't realize this, but DJ Envy probably kept him out of the BS by not doing this. Anyway, he goes on to say that he said he was like so anyway, DJ Envy didn't even keep up that deal because he is a liar and a cheat. He said, so Tony Septim was like, bro, I thought it was part of the deal for you to promote me. You were going to do this one post here and there, one post here, there and there. What happened? And he was like, yo, what's going on, man, right? I thought we were supposed to do business. Like, what is going on? And DJ Envy was like, I don't got to do that. I thought, I don't think you remember the agreement we had. I don't care about your company. DJ Envy got real ignorant. All right. And he's like, Tony's like, yo, calm down, but you're promoting Caesar. He actually said this and he told the feds this. You're promoting Caesar. You're promoting that weed business. You're doing this, you're doing that. Again, if he's promoting Caesar and he said Caesar did not pay him for radio, again, as a Fed, it's looking like RICO. It's looking like conspiracy. It's looking like that breakfast. Angela Yee got out just in time. Don't get me started on what DJ Funkmaster Flex said about Charlemagne. I'll make another video about that if you want, right? And he said, you're doing this, you're doing that. And Caesar isn't doing this because that's when I also find out what he was. And that's when Caesar scammed me. I invested with him in May 2022. August of 22, I realized and found out that he got me for 150. He said to DJ Envy, well, how come you're promoting Caesar more than me? He got me and you're still not promoting me. And that's when me and him got into an effing argument. That's when he made that effing audio clip that he made, and he made Matt, and he was effing mad. He said, F that B, you ain't made ish. you're going to sit here and say that you made, anyway, I think EYL is the credit place, or maybe it's credit one. He said, you're going to sit there and say he made me and Matt, the mortgage guy. Again, DJ Envy is part of the scheme. You partner with Caesar for the home building. You then partner with Matt, the mortgage guy, because you wanted to be able to keep the mortgages in house. Then, and again, with Matt, the mortgage guy, you also wanted the same deal where you got 25%. So you own that. And then you got the credit guy, 25% of his business. Yo, DJ Envy sounds like he was a 100% partner. Listen, so DJ Envy blocked his calls because he was exposing them. This is that, blah, 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 blah. Listen, it's a lot going on. Let me know what you want to get put in. Let me know what you want, if you want me to go deeper into, what am I saying? I'm going to go deep into this. But anyway, he alleges that he paid DJ Envy $550,000 in a matter of 2.5 years. DJ Envy, even by that deal they had, did not come through. He said that he made him hire, DJ Envy made him hire his assistant, put him on payroll because DJ Envy wasn't paying any of his employees. That looks to tax fraud or even labor violation. Yo, DJ Envy turned around and sued this boy. Yo, that boy looks like he sent feds up to the Breakfast Club. And all I got to say is it couldn't happen to a worse person. Y'all listen, let me know what you think in the comments. This story is developing, but yo, Tony got DJ Envy, and DJ Envy don't got nobody to blame but himself. Literally. He said, literally, the fact that DJ Envy thought he was going to destroy this guy's name, do all this stuff while he was doing the alleged illegal things. Yo, yeah. Listen, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Ooh, DJ Envy better go be praying. He better be praying, doing some Santeria. I don't know, because, woo. Anyway, y'all, talk to y'all later. Bye.